Hello Aries, thanks for coming to your birthday gift. This is a money reading. This is going to give you some clues, some secret wealth codes for you, and to show you where you are financially, what's gonna happen for you for this birthday month. I'm happy to give you this birthday gift. So let's just dive in. But before we dive in, I have to let you know I did an inquiry in my dream for you last night, which I decided I will be doing that to help me see any special message that needs to come to you from the divine directly. Though I channel with the cards, I like to explore my other gifts and to be able to use it to help you guys in all the ways possible. So one of my gifts is to ask the question in my dream, and I surely dreamed the answers. So let's see what happened. What happened was I got 3 messages, but I seem to forget the third one. But the first 2, this goes towards your love life and your finances, and I did mention it in your love reading gift that I have put out here also, so check that one out. And I think the message applies to both because I'm kind of seeing similar things here also, so I'm going to mention them. It is the 2 message is that you need to wear more purple, or you need to keep purple things in your home, colored things that are colored purple. Okay, the next thing is for you to use a lot of creativity in your language, in your communication skills. You have to be creative about what you're saying, or you have to be in places where creativity is in, it's the connection. So like artistic places to meet people, or you need to be using creativity in your work to create this finance. Okay, just think of what you can do with creativity, but mainly it was bringing it towards communication, how you communicate with people. Maybe your self-expression should be more creative, or you should be doing creative projects or collaborating with people who are creative, and that will help you to get your wealth in. So with those messages being said, you take it as you think it resonates to you. But that was the 2 things, purple and creativity. Okay, for your messages here, I had already pre-shuffled, pulled, sat here, resonated, and I have the answer, so I'm gonna go right on in. So you have your secret wealth codes. Okay, this is connected to your destiny. I pulled these for those of you who are here. You are meant to hear this, so you will feel it if it really resonates. So for your secret wealth codes from my new deck I love so much, it is the collaborator and the engineer. So the engineer is about, it's connected to the planet Mars, and it's about you solving problems, becoming someone that finds solutions to any problem that humanity may have in any form, shape, size, whatever. You are a problem solver. Okay, and this will help you attain wealth. Okay, that is meant for you directly. Also, the collaborator is all about the moon here. You being a co-creator, you create to co-create, to create, I feel like you need to be using your hands because of just the way the hands are there, and you working with other people, as a team. In this case, as an Aries, I know that you're a leader and you work on your own, but leaders need the team to work with also, and this will help you. And using your hands, whatever it is, like the creative work, it could be artistic where you paint or you do something with your hands. Okay, so those are the 2 secret wealth codes. And then I also pulled some cards from my Life Purpose Oracle deck, and it's talking about you studying about whatever you're doing so you can become very strong and knowledgeable about that which you are doing with your hands. And also something to do with body work. Okay, so it could be massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. Anything that has to do with this body, that has to do with any of the things that I said, will also help you to hone in on some finances. Okay, you're also asked to practice. I think some of you have musical gifts. She's playing a musical instrument. I really don't know the name for that, but if you can see, it's a musical instrument. If you practice it, you become perfect. And I also think that this practice also goes towards everything. You practicing whatever you're doing will make you very good. Okay, and some of you are oracle card readers just like me, so some of you are here to do the oracle cards. Okay, so those are the secret messages for your wealth that I have for you. Okay, my Aries, so we're done with that. Now getting into the tarot part, your consciousness surrounding money is the woman holding a coin, and guess what she's wearing? She got a lot of purple on, isn't she? So you need to get into the purple energy. Wear the purple clothes a lot. Okay, so that's a good consciousness for you to have. Okay, though it is creating a burden for you, because when I look at the rest of the cards, you are overthinking about your finances. Okay, yeah, you want to get the money, but don't let it overtake you and cause a burden for you. That was the clarifier for your consciousness. You also think it's a burden. Some of you also think it's a burden, making this finances it's a burden. So your consciousness, you need to change that. If you're feeling like it's a burden to bring wealth into your life, that's not good. Or if you also want to create wealth for yourself, and now you've made it the center of your life that it's become a burden, you also need to watch that. Okay, so because that is your consciousness, that's what you're putting out there. Okay, you don't want to attract that. So this is where you are financially at this moment. You are thinking of money, you feel victorious. Okay, for one, you feel victorious. You're not thinking too much about your opportunities that the world has to offer you. Okay, you just want to jump in and make things happen because your mind is really positive and you feel like you're gonna win. Okay, you feel like you're gonna win, or some of you already are in this energy. Excuse me. But whatever it is, this is where you are financially. You feel victorious about winning this money game, and you're not putting too much logic into it. You just know that the world is open to you to make this money. Okay, and the clarifiers for that, the reason why I think you're not really thinking, you're not reflecting about it, because you have the Two of Staves and you have the Chariot, which is more emphasis. Which is more emphasis on the victory. Because the Chariot is about you moving forward, charging forward, not thinking too much about what could go wrong, but having that firm will. Okay, pulling all your tools together and going towards this financial goal and knowing that you're going to win. So this is where you are financially. The obstacles that you're facing is the cornucopia and the Knight of Coins. So I feel like for some of you, you've made this into a burden for yourself. The idea of you having wealth is the center of your world, and it's all about you receiving this money or working hard towards it. Or maybe some of you feel like this money is coming to you too slow, so you've charged forward on it. Your thinking is totally because also you're trying to manifest and bring this money in, and that has also become an obstacle. Okay, in a way that's your focus. That's what you got your eyes on, this money. Okay, it's all about you balancing everything. There's nothing wrong with you focusing on it, but if it's an obstacle, then it means that something is being overdone here. Okay, you're overdoing something. You're putting too much energy into this money. You might pull the money away from you if you do that. You need to believe that you are wealthy and just do the things that you need to do, but don't let it drain you and become a burden, okay, onto you, because obviously it is. Now the helpful tools to you is that you are going through a door of spirit. This is going to help you to gain clarity and hone into your intuition towards this thing that you're doing. Because more cards that I pulled from my moon deck is for you to hold the vision. the fixed moon. Hold the vision of what you want in your mind, okay, in your spiritual eye also. Visualize it and try to manifest it. This is what I'm also getting for this card also. The way it's next to the door of spirit, and hold your vision. It's like almost like you have to use your spiritual eye to manifest it, so you don't go through all this burden thing. Once you do it, you can release it and just live your life and do the things that you can do to help bring it along without being so keen on it. You know, I feel like, you know, it's got those two messages going on there. Now, for your destiny helpers, you got the anxiety card, okay, followed and clarified by death, and the Knight of Cups upside down. Okay, so for me, the anxiety coming as a helper means that you need to stop worrying, stressing, feeling anxious about this financial situation that you're trying to bring into your life. So it will be helpful for you to can let go of the anxiety and bring an end to it, okay? Or for some of you, an end is coming to the anxiety that you feel towards the finances, okay? The fear and the stress and worry that you feel when it comes to money. You also need to realize that another clarifier for the same anxiety was the Knight of Cups. And for me, the Knight of Cups upside down is like, this anxiety is not real, okay? It's this fear you're feeling is not real. You don't need to focus your energy on it, okay? It breaks your heart and it makes you feel down about this whole situation, okay? So you need to release it because it's not healthy for you. Either way, it's coming to an end anyway. You're going through a death situation concerning this anxiety and fear that you have towards this financial situation. So it's coming to an end anyway. Now, also for the helpful tools, the clarifiers that came for the door of spirit is that you may need to, you know, besides, you know, holding your vision and, you know, like visualizing this and manifesting this spiritually, but also holding on tight to your thoughts and what you're trying to bring into the universe, knowing that you're gaining more spiritual insight and power also, all that at the back of our minds. You may need, some of you may need to go into training, like, you know, which is also was said in the secret codes. You need to go to school and study this thing, or, you know, go to training for whatever thing that you need to do with this wealth thing. And some of you may be getting married, okay, may be getting married, which is all part of what is going on here. I guess the marriage ties in into your financial life. Maybe this partner will help you gain more stability and stay more focused on your vision. Or maybe this partner already is wealthy. That could be happening. And some of you may be expecting a child also, because you have the Ace of Swords in reverse, which for me, my cards, it means that, you know, there may be a new birth of a child, or it could be a new birth of a project that you're working on, okay? But it seems to me that there might be a new birth of a child that unexpectedly shows up from this union, okay? Which is all part of what spirit wants you to go through, because it's the clarification that came from the door of spirit. So it is a spiritual thing that is happening to you at this moment, okay, which is all connected to your wealth. Because maybe when this baby comes in, it will create something, it will open certain doors, okay, for you that you cannot foresee right now. This happened to me, so I know what I'm talking about. I got pregnant somewhere last year, 2018, during the end, and I was like, oh my God, I'm in the middle of doing what I want to do. Why am I pregnant? I could not get that out. I was so irritated. And then when I finally let it go, now the baby is here. I have the opportunity to do my YouTube channel, but I could not think this far. But during the pregnancies, as I allow the universe to play its role and for me to also see and connect with my spirit, I started to see the wisdom in what the spirits did. That at my age, they decided that it was time for me to have another child, to open certain doors for me. So you never know what this marriage is going to bring, what this education is going to do. Allow yourself to go through these doors that the spirits are putting, this situation that the spirits are creating for you. You just never know. Allow it to happen and trust it. Okay? So, for the overall advice for you, my Aries, for your birthday, this reading, this wealth quote thing, is that do not be envious of others' situation. This is what you got. The overall advice is that do not be envious of other people. Focus on the blessings that you have, because the clarification that came for it is the sun. There is a lot of happiness around you that you're not paying attention to. Or focus on the happiness and the joy of life that is surrounding you. The things that will bring you joy. Maybe this baby that could be coming, it's joy for you. Okay, focus on the beautiful things in your life that make you feel happy, so that you can get out of the envy energy and not bring your focus on other people. Okay, it's about you appreciating what you have and where you are at this moment, and the gifts that have been presented to you, and utilizing it, practicing, going to training, honing in on those gifts that you have your fingers to use. All right, so okay, so my Aries, the gemstone that you need also to help you bring this wealth together and all to go smoothly when it comes to your financial life, is the age ring. The age ring was part of the gemstones that was pulled also for your love reading. So you really need to get this stone. But for the financial aspect, it is all about you basically, knowing what you want, where you need to bend and where you don't need to bend when it comes to your finances. Being present in your financial dealings, meditating on decisions that is connected to finances, so you can get more clearer understanding and answers from the spirits, also to help you and guide you. And this stone will help you to adhere to what your own form of abundance, and give you clarity when it comes to this situation. You bringing in the finances, kind of bring you into good balance. Okay, so yeah, don't forget that the age ring can help you to embody the energy that you need. Okay, all right, that's all that I have for you, my Aries. This is your birthday gift from me. I love you. Enjoy your birthday month, and you have a blessed month also. Okay, let the spirit guide you, and I hope this resonates with you. Leave me comments, let me see how you feel. Talk to me, I'll talk back to you. All right, okay, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. Okay, all right, bye.